Hey Fish fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master here with my brother. We're back with Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern. We have Curse Catcher, but the point is we're playing Mystic Reflection with Master of Waves. Are we going to make 1,000,000 tokens? Can we come back from the brink of destruction, or are we going to put 1,000 power on the battlefield? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to find out. We won the die roll. We'll keep... It's a pretty slow hand to start all off, and Mystic Reflection... Well, maybe we'll finally see the power of Foretell. We are up against a Luris deck. So if they're not, so long as they're not Hammer Time, maybe that'll be okay. Yeah, I'll probably definitely foretell this. And then maybe if we get to 5 mana, we can play Master of Waves and pay 1 instead of paying 6, because I have no 2-drop yet.
Mulligan. Mato Mariano. Is this mathematic?
I'm the first person ever to say your username right. Did I say it right? Did I said... I can't remember what I said. I don't remember what I said, sorry. I either said McRisa Foley or M. Chrissa Foley. One or the other. This hand seems like a liability against Luris. Feels like the Luris decks are pretty fast, like Prowess. No, I actually find that they're usually grindy decks. Holy fuck. Okay, so we are up against Hammer Time. Okay, now the good news is I can still play Force on Reflection. I feel like reflecting that. Or sorry, negating that. It would, yes, it is Hammer Time.
Stop.
I will counter this. Because there's no telling I can counter anything else for the rest of this game. 2-drop! Fuck, that's not a 2-drop at all. I'm gonna reveal what I am. I am a Merfolk player. Beware of my Merfolk trickster. Ooh! 2 mana up. Ooh!
Pithing Needle hot in this deck.
So at least with exiling that Sigarda's Aid, if they have Hammer in their hand, it will hopefully be dead. Ah, fuck, they got this thing though. Alright, so if they have Hammer, it's live again. It's very live now.
Is the last card in hand Hammer?
Could be. They could equip it too. For 0 mana. If I can draw a land, I don't know. That is interesting, although we don't exactly have a hand to abuse that yet. So they can put Luris in their hand this turn. If I draw a 2-drop, I'll be able to cast it next turn. I can play Reejery, untap a land, and do the trick of casting a Curse Catcher. Then we have 2 Reejery triggers, untap 2 lands.
Yes.
Okay, they don't have a Hammer because they didn't play it last turn.
I miss the days of cheap Reejery triggers.
Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. No equipment here. This is an underwhelming... What would have Sigarda's Aid done then? Whenever equipment enters the battlefield under your control. This actually was a dead spell. It didn't do anything. Unless they still have Hammer in hand. They just didn't want to play it last turn for whatever reason. Luris? Luris. Alright, let's see if we can aggro him out before this Luris takes over. Because we're going to put some stuff on the battlefield. Come on, 2-drop. Yeah, you know what? I'm not mad. It's not too bad. Could be worse. I guess we do this. Oh, that was a fuck up. I should have just not done anything. Oops. No. Okay. Is anything... Did I activate? No, Curse Catcher's still here. Okay, I'm just confused what's going on. I'm going to take the opportunity to try to... Anyway, I just shouldn't have played this. There's no point. Attack for 3. And now pass. I might even force and negate the Bauble. Oh, if we sandbag Curse Catcher? That was an interesting line by BJ94. That's a pretty interesting line. I was just thinking about drawing a card. I was thinking of just pitching this. That was my line. I was just gonna pitch this. All right, because I just want to draw a card here. I don't want them to draw into anything meaningful because right now they most definitely don't. They don't have anything going on right now. But then again, like, hey, Master of Waves is Master of Waves. I'm still gonna pitch the Master of Waves. I think it's just the safer line. That's sort of annoying because now if I draw a land, this card is gonna suck. But if I draw a Lord, it's gonna be great. So no more 2 cards a turn for you. Oh fuck, what is this? Oh, Ink Moth, sure.
Do your worst.
Yeah, do your worst. Don't draw land. What did I say? What did I say? Okay, so if I kill the Lurrus, I want to attack with everything. But they could go block. Well, they could block both Lords. This is so good if I could draw
Just gotta hope he breaks
a Lord. Well,
that
is what I hope.
He's got nothing to get from the graveyard.
Pure Steel Paladin. If I just attack with Curse Catcher, well, I guess I tax my opponent's mana. Yeah, I don't want to go down to nothing because they can come back from nothing.
If
I think.
If he loses a creature, there we go.
Yeah, so that's the simple block. So they're going to cast that back from the graveyard.
That'll be his turn. Brick.
I guess we would have lethal by this point. They probably have nothing.
They should have antidote cards.
What do you mean?
For the infect damage.
The antidote is just killing the damn thing. Oh, you mean how to remove the counters?
Yeah.
Well, it would be so fucking narrow, though. Remove poison counters from your body? I don't know. Is there any antidote-like cards in Modern right now? I'm sure someone knows. Oh, fuck. That's a big deal. Okay, give us a creature right now. You have got to be kidding me. Like, please. I'm going to die to these fucking Ink Moth Nexuses. I bet the next card we're going to draw is some other random trash, too. At least I can attack with Mutavault and Curse Catcher now.
That's a big beauty.
Yeah, oops all lands. I'm an oops all lands deck now. Okay, at least they're taking some damage.
Twink.
It's better than nothing. But I'm going to have trouble getting through the Giver of Runes soon.
Well, you're not doing too hot. So.
Yeah, but I'm not doing too hot either. Fuck, I'm dead. It's over. Yeah, I just can see. Oh god, Master of Waves is coming. Interesting line with the Curse Catcher. Maybe I should have taken that line. Okay, matchup is... The fact that I'm playing with Bind the Monster is not good for us in this matchup. It's pretty bad. What do I want here? Probably we have to take out Mystic Reflection. It's quite poor. Definitely bring in Pithing Needle. Definitely bring in Chalice of the Void. The problem with Bind the Monster is, well, okay, it's good against Giver. I guess I'll bring it in for Giver of Runes.
There's one card that removes poison counters. It's just a stupid idea. They should have actually done it.
For the record, I think, in my opinion, if we drew one creature in the 2 turns that we drew a land, we would have won.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe no, maybe that's not true. I needed to draw at the very turn after I cracked my Waterlog Grove.
Zero triggers.
So I drew 3 cards and it still didn't matter. No, that's not true. I sacked my land into a Silver Gill Adept. Oh well. Not sure about boarding in a 1-drop with our Chalice on 1. Huh? Chalice might come in on 0, but by the way, I think Chalice on 1 is still okay, because it's ideally hoping to like, if I draw these and they're uncounterable, at least Hammer is also uncounterable. They have more 1-drops than we do. I don't think Curse Catcher is useful here, so I'll bring in Bind the Monster. It's playable. Okay, it's playable. It's still a little bit playable against Stoneforge Mystic. A little bit. Maybe not really. It's good against Giver of Runes. Okay, do you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna scrap this one. We'll play Spreading Seas. I think that's it. Like, it's not good against Luris. This is definitely a matchup I didn't want to run into. Do we have 62 cards in the deck? No, we don't. Hand's fine. Keep.
Mulligan to 0.
Planner, thanks for the follow.
They went to 6.
Well, they're a combo deck, so them mulliganing to 6 doesn't mean anything. If they mulligan to 4, that's probably a point where they don't want to go too far.
You could T1 hammer.
I know, but anyway, I know, but if I don't draw a land next turn, then I don't do anything that turn anyway. Okay, so that's something I might want to needle, because it's very hard to beat a Giver of Runes. Our hand is actually pretty good. If I can draw one more land, our hand will be very good. I will attempt to Trickster it. I will probably name Giver of Runes in this game. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I could still.
Your sound is very low.
My sound is very low?
How's it for everybody else?
No, it should be fine. You have to turn up your volume. Okay, so now it's looking a little bit more likely that I'll play the Pithing Needle on whatever the hell that they look for with Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, Colossus Hammer. Like, I can beat Giver of Runes with Maraudry and stuff. Land. Not a land, but whatever.
Still good though.
I just can't curve out very well. Or should I play a Lord? This is late. I missed out on a point of damage, but I do have the option to play a Lord here. Because I don't think the Hammer's going to do any... No, maybe they'll play Sigarda's Aid, then pass and play Hammer on my turn. Okay, I'll just do this right now.
Probably just type in. I think it has fuzzy search. You can just type in hammer or C hammer. Type in C space hammer.
You're right. We can look up hammer. Let's go. Fuck your hammer. Actually, Sigarda's Aid still screws me, but I think Sigarda's Aid is an enchantment, so I can force negate that. I just can't beat 2. Needle is great. Shadow Spear. Sure. I guess that could... I mean, maybe that will kill me with Ink Moth. 3. So 5-turn clock. I mean, that is not a 5-turn clock. It's a very slow clock.
Lifelink Cantrip Bamble.
Come on, land. If I can get this Reedry in play, I will very easily stomp you.
How come we didn't gain life?
They did gain life. Alright, we got our land. Attack. The next turn, I will very easily stomp you. We'll put 2 Lords on the battlefield. I have a Force Negation up. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about this game.
This is where it all went wrong.
Yeah. Have you tried out the blue-green pathway land? Nope. I have no interest in playing that land. I think the Botanical Sanctum. Okay, we have to counter this.
You could say no.
Yes, and I will, because this will cheat around Pithing Needle.
Sorry. 3.
I'm not sorry.
2. 1.
Because it specifically says that when the card enters the battlefield, you can just equip it to anything, and that will play around Pithing Needle. You have your own Pithing Needle. What are you going to name? Pithing Needle? I guess the only thing they can name is Waterlog Grove.
Beautiful.
It's totally reasonable, too.
Now what, you going to draw it?
It would suck, actually. Yeah, it would suck. I got another Pithing Needle.
You should name Pithing Needle. Just to flex him. Or Giver.
I'm just going to play 2 Lords. The best thing to name actually would be probably Inkmoth Nexus. Maybe Cranial Plating. But I think I should start piling in damage. So they'll protect Snowforge Mystic. That's fine. I'll attack for...
Way too much.
Maybe not exactly too much, but enough that it will matter. So they'll block this, gain 2, take 4. That's fine. They can't path anything and win the exchange. Oh yeah, I could name Giver. I could name Giver of Runes. Holy fuck. Look at this. Chat is so smart. This is one of those days where chat is helping me. Oh fuck, I really needed that. That's scary. They could have like maybe more removal spells in hand. Okay, so like untapping a land was superior to tapping the fucking Giver of Runes. No! They top deck that because they would have played it last turn. That's lucky shit.
Still round 3.
No, there isn't. We lost round. They had 2 hammers in hand.
I thought you wanted.
Well. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Otherwise, we were in very good shape to win this game. That's sad. What are we going to draw next turn? Silvergill Adept? Why am I drawing Silvergill Adept with no Merfolk in my hand? What's the one after this? That's a good one. That's a good one. Excellent shape to win the game. Excellent shape to win the game. This is the only card that undermines our... I think this is the only one. Maybe Cranial Plating would be not too bad of a top deck given all the artifacts on the battlefield. That would make the game a little bit more interesting, but I don't think it would be enough because we would still Pithing Needle the Giver of Runes, and then any creature blocking Stoneforge Mystic would still be good. But that's magic. That's magic for you. I'm not expecting this to be one of the better matchups. Maybe it's not that bad. I do have quite a bit of interaction I'm bringing in. I think Pithing Needle is still pretty strong. And I honestly, I do need to be lucky to line up my Force and Negation with Sigarda's Aid. That's not easy to do. And Sigarda's Aid is a good way of playing around the Pithing Needle. But for everyone watching the stream, we're going to keep streaming. For everyone on the replay, that's it for today. Thanks to everyone who supports the channel, the Nikachu Empire. We're also going to thank our sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing with Mystic Reflection, Merfolk in Modern.